The Ghana High Commission UK and Republic of Ireland has embarked on a drive to strengthen its relationship with its client. The new High Commissioner, His Excellency Papa Owusu Ankoma, is keen to ensure that any area of the mission services that has concerns amongst its client is given special attention and, where required, improved upon.
We are here as a High Commission to serve Ghanaians and all those who are interested in Ghana and relate with Ghana. But of course, an area where we've received a lot of negative feedback in the form of perceptions is our consular services in general, and in particular, the issue of passports and visas and their acquisition. Over the past year, a lot of initiatives have been put in place. However, it seems as if our clients are not privy to this. We've introduced a new format for acquiring passports and visas, which are designed to facilitate the acquisition and make it more comfortable to our clients. We have a waiting area at Highgate that will accommodate 200 and over persons, so that whilst applying or going through the process of acquiring the passport or visa, they are comfortable. And I say with pride that it's comparable to the best consular offices in the world. And so we want them to know what happens at a passport and visa section, the process that we go through, so that they will erase the negative perceptions that they may have of the mission. We are here to serve you.
The first point of call when making an application is to visit our official website, GhanaHighCommissionUK.com. Please note, this is the only place you can make an application, so make sure you're logged into the website of the Ghana High Commission UK. Once you are on our website, go to the passport and visa application link. At this link, you can select visa or passport application depending on which type of application you are looking to make. When you select the link you require, it will open into a page with important information. Do ensure you familiarize yourself with the terms and conditions for applying for either a passport or visa with the Ghana High Commission. To proceed to the next step of your application, you will have to tick the terms and condition box, confirming that you have read, understood, and agreed to the mission's terms and conditions. For passport applications, applicants who have already made an application and waiting for it to be processed cannot fill another application form. If an applicant requires to amend their existing application details for any reason, they need to use their existing reference number, surname, date of birth to retrieve the application. If applicants are unsure about the application procedure, we advise you to call our customer service hotline or send us an email. Our phone lines sometimes can be busy. Please be patient with us. Your call will be answered. When filling out the form, applicants will have to input their details in the numerical order. Our system will not allow you to enter your details randomly. Also, all input fields with the asterisk sign are mandatory. You will need to fill these sections in order for the system to allow you to proceed to the next step. Whilst making your application, if you select to submit by counter, you'll be given an option to select the available dates and times you can submit your application. Take note of your reference number at the top of the page. You can close your application and retrieve later using your assigned reference number. Please know that your appointment date may change subject to availability. Appointments will be confirmed only on completion and submission of your application online. In the final step of your application, you'll be asked for your payment option. Once you have submitted your application, print out the application forms along with your appointment slip and other documents. Place them in an envelope along with all your supporting documents and post them to the mission. Note that for postal applications, the mission will return the completed applications via recorded security courier. The courier, prior to delivery, will send a notification text message alerting applicant on when the delivery will be made. Applicants need to show a proof of ID before the courier will hand over their documents. Once you have completed your application, print the application form and sign. For passport applications, ensure that the witness section is signed and the guarantor section is signed. Attach all supporting documents, including your passport photos. You will have to submit your application, especially for passports, in person to our offices in 104 Highgate Hill, London. On arrival, follow the signs to the visa and passport application submission section. Your first point of call will be to our security gate. Please note that visit to our application submission section is strictly by appointment. Once your appointment has been confirmed by our security, you'll be directed to our visa and passport processing hall. On arrival at the processing hall, make your way to the information counter. And once again, hand over your appointment slip and collect a ticket number. Do take note of the number on your ticket. Take a seat and enjoy our in-house entertainment and information whilst you wait for your ticket number to be called. When you are called, go to the counter and hand over your application form and all supporting documents. This will be reviewed and verified by the receiving officer. If they are satisfied, you'll be requested to make a payment if you have not done so online already. Note here again that we do not accept cash. The only mode of payment acceptable at counter are debit or credit card payment, banker's draft, and postal orders made payable to Ghana High Commission. If your submission is for passport, once you have made your payment, the officer will give you an enrollment slip. Again, take note of the number, take a seat, and wait to be called for your biometric enrollment. When your enrollment number is called, make your way to the interview rooms for your biometric enrollment processing. During this process, we will take a passport photo, capture your fingerprint, and take your signature electronically. Do note that we will still require applicants to submit passport photos with the applications. Once that process is done, we will print your details as you filled online whilst making your application and ask you to verify them. At this point, pay attention to the spelling of your names as well as details of your date of birth. To prevent identity fraud, we will need you to verify some data you provided during your application. Once we are satisfied with the details, you will be given a collection slip with the date and time for collection of your completed application. As part of our effort to create a comfortable environment for our customers, we have created a separate area in the same premises where applicants can collect their completed visas and passports. For collections of your completed visa or passport, on arrival at our offices, follow the sign to the Visa and Passport Collection section. Go to the counter and hand over your collection slip to our member of staff. You may be requested to take a seat to wait. When the officer is ready with your document, you will be called to collect your document. At this point, our officer will verify your identity. Once they are satisfied with their checks, your documents will be handed over to you and you will be asked to sign to confirm receipt. We encourage applicants on receipt of their documents to check that the details are correct before they leave our premises. For applicants who made counter applications and are unable to collect their document in person, can appoint someone to collect on their behalf. However, that person needs to be given a letter of authorization signed by the applicant. The mission has heard the concerns of applicants using our services. Some have complained about the long waiting period in order to get appointment to submit passport application. Others have said our staff aren't friendly, while some have said they had to use unscrupulous middlemen who claim to be acting on behalf of the mission. To these concerns, the mission has taken them on board and have started implementing systems to alleviate them.
The days of delays of passports are over. Yes, initially, when we started the biometric passports in 2016, there were delays in getting appointment, and that was true for any new project that had been introduced. We had teething problems with training, problems with taking off. So when we started, we were doing only about 35 a day, because even inputting were not fast. It was totally new to us. As time went on, we went to 70, and then now we are doing 100 a day. And so therefore now, when you apply online, the maximum is 2 weeks. We work on Saturdays and enroll about 80 people on each Saturday that we work. This is also to reduce the backlog. We have also started this outreach program. We bring our mobile equipment to where you are to enroll Ghanaians. And we have been to Dublin twice, we have been to Glasgow, we have been to Birmingham, we have been to Liverpool, and Manchester is the next. The plans are far ahead, and when they are ready, would go there. Additionally, we have contacted the Ghana Union in London, and we are ready to go into areas where we have high population of Ghanaian nationals, such as Tottenham, Peckham, Croydon, any of these areas that they are there in their high numbers. All we need is office space and a comfortable place where our brothers and sisters will sit while they are waiting to be captured. So we are doing all this to reduce the backlog and also to reduce the congestion at the High Gate office.
A number of applicants have asked why they need their biometric captured and why the capturing process took so long.
Most people think that we're only taking photographs. We are actually taking your eye pupil as well as a photograph. And for some of us who are a bit older, instead of the normal 5-7 minutes, when we put your finger on the machine, it doesn't pick. And we cannot ask you to walk away for the next person to come. So sometimes, depending on the applicant, the normal 5-7 minutes goes to 15-20 minutes. So if you are the next in 10, then you obviously have to wait. Then also, we have an issue. We give time. The appointment gives time, let's say 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. But our brothers and sisters, everybody comes at the same time. Because I understand, you want to come, get done with, and leave. But if we are to go by the appointment time, there will be no delay.
On the concerns of applicants about customer service at the mission, these are some of the systems in place now.
We've also addressed the customer service concern. Hitherto, we had only 2. Then also, it was a 08 number, which you had to pay. Now we are using a 03 number, which is free. We have also introduced the queue management system. Also, the customer service are receiving constant training. And if you realize these days, when you call, the person will give you her name first. You may also wish to note that all conversations are recorded. So the customer service lady sitting behind the telephone knows that whatever she's going to tell you is recorded. So she'll be very mindful of what to say to you. If you go to the High Commission now, everybody has a name tag. And the officers there know that as I serve you, you've already seen my name. So if I'm rude to you, you could easily report me. Besides, the officers at the top, the superior officers, come down these days frequently from time to time, unannounced, and sometimes stand behind the counter monitoring what is going on. And we believe that with this, the situation is improving.
Many have complained about paying cash for their applications. The mission is saying,
the mission has not got anything to do with anybody whatsoever to act on his behalf. And that is why we have even introduced cashless system. If you apply online, you pay online with your card. Or if you come to the counter, you use your card. There is no cash. So if somebody collects money from you, then from day one, the person is defrauding you because he cannot pay cash. The only office we have is the 104 Highgate Hill office in North London, and that is the only place we issue passports and visas. There is no other location in the UK apart from our honorary consulate which is affiliated to us in Dublin and in Glasgow. There is no other place. So if anybody is saying that he can assist, he has an office where he can act as an intermediary, it has nothing to do with the mission. Let me emphasize, it has nothing to do with the mission. And if you go and give money, that means from the beginning, it's an issue because we don't accept cash.
We are aware of the concerns by Ghanaians in the UK on the cost of applying for Ghanaian passport. This is what the mission has to say.
Fortunately for us, our new High Commissioner, when he received a petition from about 2,000 Ghanaian nationals in the UK, has forwarded a letter to the competent Ghanaian authorities in Accra, to the Minister of Finance, to the Attorney General, to the Speaker of Parliament, that this fee needs to be reviewed. And it is our hope that it will be reviewed downwards. As to what the margin will be, we cannot determine. But it's our fervent hope that it will be reduced downwards.
You've watched the presentation. We are striving for perfection. We are striving to serve you in a way that will make you feel good with the Ghana High Commission. So, if there are still some concerns, you let us know and we will work on them. But my appeal to you is that let us work together so that we can make Ghana proud.